Steaks cooked the way you like them. Pretzels you'll want to rip and dip. And a dessert that goes down so fast you'll want to yell timber. Located in Portland, Maine, Timber Steakhouse and Rotisserie brings the style and sophistication of big city steakhouses north, says New York transplant and owner Noah Talmatch.
When I first came to Portland, which was several years ago, up from New York, I realized that there was no real steakhouse. There's people selling steak, but no real steakhouse. So I decided to build a real steakhouse with the top of the top, prime, local beef that people can enjoy, like a New York and Chicago experience right here in Portland, Maine.
So he's decked out the place in all things lumber and created a sophisticated yet unpretentious vibe, according to General Manager Richard Ferrero.
When people walk in, they're usually pretty blown away just by the atmosphere itself. So you can see we've got our beautiful bar stools that we have, the wood decor behind us, and it gives it that warm feeling that really ties in with the history of Maine and the lumber industry.
And if the atmosphere doesn't make you all warm and fuzzy, the service certainly will.
When you walk in, you get a smile, and it's a genuine smile.
See, this is what being a restaurant owner is all about.
This is a family, and we want to make you feel as comfortable as possible. Well, ladies, you enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
If there's anything else we can do to make you happy, you let us know. We'll all bend over backwards to make sure that happens. And that starts from the very moment you walk in. Cheers, welcome. To the moment you walk out. Those are happy customers.
The menu at Timber is truly something special.
Our menu, I would say, is not your grandfather's steakhouse. It's not your father's steakhouse. Of course, we have the classic steaks, but we also do some very unusual things that you wouldn't find in a steakhouse.
So you can start with cider-glazed baby back ribs, appetizer portions of decadent mac and cheese, and fresh-baked Austrian pretzels.
And they're handmade from scratch every single day. They are baked and then brushed with butter and with the ale cheese dipping sauce and whole grain honey mustard, perfect accompaniment with a beer.
But of all the appetizers, it's the beer-battered fried bacon that really gets customers excited.
The best description I heard is it's the bacon orgasm. They're delicious.
This example of pork perfection features bacon deep-fried in a puffy yet crispy beer batter and served with a side of Maine maple syrup for dipping.
You can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It doesn't get any better than fried bacon.
Since this is a steakhouse, prime cuts are the real deal, grilled to perfection on an open flame. And if you're looking to keep it light, there's the petite surf and turf.
Petite filet, it's for somebody who wants to experience steak, but they don't want to have a 40-ounce ribeye.
This beautiful 8-ounce cut is paired with a butter-poached Maine lobster tail for the ultimate in luxury.
You butter poach Maine lobster and it can't be beat, but you pair it with the filet mignon and you've got an amazing setup for an enjoyable experience.
And if you have the appetite of a lumberjack, then the bone-in ribeye is the way to go.
Bone-in ribeye is the king. It's the king of steaks. You got to be hungry, and I've seen only a few people finish the whole thing. It's that good. That's 40 ounces of happiness. It's about that thick, it's about that big, and people actually eat the whole thing.
And what would steak be without potatoes? And nothing is more indulgent than Timber's potato gratin.
You've heard it before, I'm a steak and potatoes kind of guy. We take that to the next level. Scalloped potatoes layered with a 4-blend cheese, smoked Gouda, blue cheese, parm, cheddar. It's just incredible and seasoned perfectly and pairs with any steak on the menu.
If steaks aren't your thing, Timber has you covered with a slow-roasted and succulent rotisserie chicken.
They cook very slowly for hours and hours and hours at a low temperature. But prior to that, they're brined for 48 hours. So those chickens are just so juicy and tender and moist. And once he takes them out of the rotisserie, when you order one, they cut the chicken in half, they put it under the broiler, and they crisp that outside skin perfectly.
Served with sauces that range from basil pesto to blue cheese and bacon, this chicken may be the best there is.
Nobody makes better chicken than us.
And nobody does dessert like Timber, especially this palate-pleasing chocolate banana bread Foster's.
You know, bananas, chocolate, bread pudding, all three. You can't say no. I would say it's the perfect adding. And you know what's funny? Is that no matter how much people have eaten, once you put that bananas Foster's on the table, it's gone.
And it's just another reason why Timber is bringing in a logjam of devoted fans.
When a customer comes up and says, you know what, that was the best steak that I've ever had, and you can see the sincerity in their eyes, that means we've done our job. And that's a great thing. That makes me feel great. So that's why I do it. It's just that simple. And I like what I do. I should say I like it. I love what I do.